Welcome back, friends. I did a little shopping today. I don't get to do that often, but yeah, today I went out and did a little knife shopping. Um, I started off, I went over to Atwoods. I like going to Atwoods. They have a decent selection of knives, and a lot of times they're on sale. The first one, let's see, there's the packaging. So it is an old timer. It is, let's see, two and a half inch clip point, 1.7 inch sheep foot blade. It is called saw cut handle, nickel silver bolsters, you know, warranty, but it is the Middleman Jack 33 OT, and here it is. It's been a long time since I, picked up something like this, new anyway. But it's a nice little knife, Of course, it's one of the new China-made knives, but it's very well made. The fit and finish is pretty darn nice. Saw cut Delrin handles. And there's the main blade. Nice little clip point. It's 33 OT. Flat grind. And there's the little sheep foot. They call it a sheep foot. It looks more like a Wharncliffe to me. I mean, it's not got a flat grind on the bottom, but that's nitpicky, I guess. But there you go. So still out on the new badge. I'm not sure if I like the new badge. I like the old oval, plain oval badge that says old timer. But again, nitpicky. But the snap on this is ridiculous. Now, just listen to that. But I think it'll be a fun little knife to carry around, But I think even though they're being made in China, I mean the quality is still there. So if you're out looking for a decent little inexpensive knife, I would look into old timers. I mean, they seem to be doing a good job still. But I picked this up for $16.99. So yeah, check out Atwoods. They got a decent selection of knives there. And I went over to one of my favorite antique stores to see what they had, and so I picked this up, a little Swiss Army knife. Now you'll have to tell me what model this is. Yes, $15. $15 is what I paid for this one at the antique store. See if I can't get that tag off. First cut, people. First cut. Like butter. So yeah, you'll have to tell me. You'll have to tell me what model this is. I have no idea. So it's got got your main, you know, on the, this is the back side, I guess. It's got your fingernail cleaner, you know, nail file, and it's got your scissors, and on the front side you got your main blade. Yeah, main blade, and it's got, this is a package opener with a little tiny screwdriver on it. I hear these are really good at getting into those plastic clamshell packages, so I'm eager to give that a try. And then it's got a little spear point, of course, and of course you got your toothpick, and you got your tweezers, little tweezers. So I don't know what model this is, but you know, I went into Walmart the other day and looked at Swiss Army knives, and heck, even the classic SD classics are what, close to $20. I mean, they're so when I saw this for $15, I said I'll snatch that up. You know, this is the first Swiss Army knife I've ever owned in my life. So if you know what model this is, let me know. Okay. And then I picked this one up, $8. $8. This is an Imperial Diamond Edge. So this is the Diamond Edge, Imperial Diamond Edge, 383. And there's, you know, the ting stamp there. So you know, the joints are a little gummy. You know, I literally got these 4 hours ago, so I haven't done any cleaning on them or anything. I will do you know, a video and show you how they turned out after cleaning and everything. But you know, stainless steel blades, got your California clip on there, and then you got your spay blade, and this says stainless steel, but it's a cool little spay blade. I kind of dig the shape of that. And then you got a little spear point blade. I would say that this is from the 70s. I have no idea how long Imperial made the Diamond Edge line, but it's got jig Delron handles. It's got carbon steel springs. You know, brass pins, and I think this is one of the coolest badges on the DE. So nice little serpentine Stockman, and then we got Cutmaster for $10. Let's see. But you know, I mean, as old as this knife is, to have just that much taken off the blade, I would say that's pretty cool. There we go. There's the badge. Cutmaster, Unico, New York, USA. So got a little pitting on the springs, but you know, how long has it been since Cutmaster was in business? You know, to get a knife this nice for its age, I'd say it's a pretty good deal. You know, that's Delron handles too, but you got your clip point, and you got your sheep's foot. Let's take this tag off here. It looks like a T. I don't know what that's about, but you know. Let's see. Oops. Sorry about that. These definitely need some oil. Like I said, I'll clean these up and do a video on how they turned out. And you got your spay blade. Looks like there's a little nick there, but I don't care. For the age, if that's all that's the problem, it's that little nick, hey, I'll take it. I did take it. So yeah, it'll be fun to clean these up and do a video on how they turned out. So, ooh, that is dirty inside. Boy, oh boy, that's dirty. Let's see. Open that up. Yeah, that is cruddy inside there. But I imagine, as faded as these handles are, that this sat in somebody's shed or toolbox or something for a few years. But this is the first Cutmaster I've ever had, so that's fun. So yeah. So I've had Diamond Edge before. In fact, I have a big brother to this somewhere. I haven't been wanting to find it, and it's in some moving box somewhere. It's a little rusted inside there. Boy, that's some good surface rust. But yeah. So there's my haul for the day. Let me know what you think. And again, if you know what model that is, I would like to know. I'm heading out on a trip. So this is $16.99, and this is what I paid for, you know, the other 3 knives. $35.85. So there you go. Heading on a trip to Louisiana in the morning, so look for a little small video on that. You know, going to Lake Charles. Never been to that town, so that'll be fun. So tell me what you think. Leave a comment. Hit a like. Give me a follow. Until next time, have a great evening.